brand new golf clubs out, the Wilson D9 Driver and Fairway Wood. Stick around.
Yeah, so here we go, guys. Back at it again. We have the D9 Metal Woods. We have the driver, we got the 3-wood. Again, both of them come in stock with that Tinsy blue in it. That's something that I know TaylorMade was doing, Callaway was doing it, so it's a good, I mean, Tinsy's a good shaft. You got the red, blue, the orange. The white, blue, and the orange. Red, white, and blue. You know what I'm saying, somewhere in there. But yeah, let's check them out. See what we got going. D9, it's not in the staff category. It's falling in more of that game improvement category. So a little bit stronger lofts. You got a little offset.
But more importantly in that game improvement, price is going to be a little better. So
yes,
not that $550, $600 range we seem to be falling in more so.
So drivers $349.
We believe, don't quote us completely on this, they are getting information out to accounts and all those types of things. We are hitting this well prior to the
release date on it.
The release date and the embargo date on the social media. Grain of salt, but if it's something different than what Aaron said, we'll throw it on the screen for you.
Yeah, check it out.
So we obviously have 2 clubs. I think we're gonna just start with the 3-wood. We'll both hit it real fast and then we'll go into the driver.
Yep.
So if for some reason you'd like to just see the driver, I will input the timestamp on the screen here and you can skip forward to just the driver.
3-wood, pretty shallow, little flat head.
Okay, which is typical of something that you're trying to get up in the air a little bit easier.
It looks like it has a lot of loft.
What is it at?
15.
No, it's not. I mean, that's normal. It's just, I think because it's got such a deep face, it might look like it's more.
It's, yeah.
Sounded decent.
Yeah. Not bad.
It's a little spinny, but that's shaft. So again, these shafts aren't really built for you and I.
Yeah, what we're looking at.
Tinsy Blue's not a bad shaft, but what's the flex on that?
I believe it's a regular.
Yeah, so
yeah, 50 gram regular.
50 gram reg flex is going to spin a little bit for us. So take us with a grain of salt. We're going to walk you through it, but
that one may not spin as much.
So 3-wood.
Slow, there we go.
Yeah. You know, I'll tell you right out of the gates of noticing that you're hitting a little less far than you normally do, but again, you're having to slow your swing down to get a reasonable spin rate out of it.
Yeah.
That's the difference in a reg flex and hitting something that's a little heavier with an X.
I was trying to step on it. I hit that so far on the heel.
Oy.
That little missile out there.
There's your distance back though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a wide face, I guess I would say.
From toe to heel?
Mm-hmm, from toe to heel. Thin from sole to top line.
Which is a characteristic typically, and you're also gonna have traditionally a deeper head, and that's back to the rear of the club. And that is to help get more mass underneath the golf ball to create lift. So kind of like the D9 irons we reviewed.
Yep. Moving that.
These are probably all coming out on the same day, but the that iron has a lot thicker bottom line. So it's designed to help get the ball up in the air.
Yep.
This is going to be similar from a metalwood perspective. Yeah, it's probably a little bigger of a head than I prefer, but again, that's the difference in a smaller head versus a guy that's used to that stuff. I tried to tone back a little bit and I left it out.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to step on that thing.
So in my natural ability when these things, because I have a lot of lag in my swing, so typically the shaft's bent out pretty good.
It stays open.
Never catches up.
Yeah,
I'm not the guy that pulls these left, I'm the guy that leads them off to the right.
Yeah, hangs the face on all of it. Yeah, I mean, it's, as far as solid feeling.
Tried to throw my hands at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good feeling head.
It does, it's a little pingy, to be honest with you, but
it's high pitched and I mean, it does feel like, feels hollow. It doesn't feel like, doesn't feel like there's much punch.
But again,
there.
that's a major difference between, I mean, all metal woods are hollow to an extent.
Yes.
But it feels more hollow than a normal 3-wood would feel. Like I'm playing, right now I still have my Rogue 3-wood in the bag, but it's got some hot meld in it, thanks to the guys at Artisan. Yeah. And some other stuff to it, weighting's different. So it's got a lot more of a solid feel, or a forged feel, if you may.
That's why I've got that M2 from TaylorMade. That's a very, it's like a hard, it's a hard head.
But I mean, it's decent though. Again, This isn't built for the guys that is a scratch handicap or shooting even par roughly. This is really meant for that 10, 12, 15 and up. You know, somebody that wants to get some performance out of it that doesn't
Get some
wanna,
loft, get some forgiveness.
Yeah, or if you've got a little bit of a slower club head speed, all that kind of stuff.
Knowing that it's coming stock with like a 50
Yep.
gram, that kind of stuff, like that's who it's made for.
Yeah, tees are back there. I moved them because I kept stepping on them. And let's kick over to the driver.
See what the driver has to offer.
So, again, along the lines of the 3-wood, something we didn't talk about on 3-wood is really what the top of that looks like. A little bit of a carbon fiber look to it.
Oh, these
on the top
are
of your swing.
Also both of them. Neither one of them are adjustable.
Oh, they're bonded.
Yeah,
Gotcha. So
glued heads.
So it is what you get. What you get.
Yep.
So, but they do that a lot of times too to help keep A, weight down, and then B, price as well. Again, these are price pointed more for the casual player that needs a little help but doesn't willing to spend maybe $500-600 on a driver.
Yep.
Stock. Thanks, TaylorMade.
Yeah.
But a little bit of a carbon fiber. It actually reminds me of the design. The top design reminds me a little bit of the Callaway.
Callaway. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Of
Flash
the
and
Flash.
Maverick. It's got some lines on the back side of it. They're predominantly just white or gray. My vision kind of sucks, so. But other than that, very classic shape.
Hit it straight.
Just kind of a miracle because it's not going anywhere, but.
No. It's very, very spinny.
Maybe we should slow our swings down anyway.
The loft is definitely helping out. So this is at a 10.5.
Reg flex.
I'm gonna call it a 12.
It's loud.
Yes,
It's very loud.
Oh, there's one flipping over there.
I mean, as far as the sound of it as well, it's maybe not quite as tour authentic as most, but again, that's not really, you're not going to see this on the tour.
No, it definitely has some
doing?
sound to it.
What are you trying to look at? Oh,
That
great. Thanks for
would
putting
be-
this up for me now.
That would be why that golf ball went extreme left.
This just feels whippy.
Getting into gearing.
Oh, boy. Slow down further, Ryan.
Slow down even more.
I don't think a 110 club speed is meant to...
No, that shaft, right? What is in that one? I'm assuming it's like a
Tinsy
50,
Blue
55 regular?
60 stiff, actually.
Oh, 60 stiff?
So probably around 100, 90.
Yeah, I'd say probably closer to like 85, 90.
What was that? I tried to slow down. Yeah, better, but I... down to 100.
Spin rate's pretty good.
Yeah, 28. Sturdy off, Aaron, from what I like. Yeah, I mean, it's a very class look. It actually feels pretty good.
For being that kind
club,
of
right? I
improvement
mean,
type thing.
it's not drastic. I mean, obviously, if you were a better player and you just like the forgiveness of a club, this would be potentially ballpark. You're gonna have to do some shaft upgrades, though.
Yes, you're gonna have to do some upgrades on the shaft, and knowing that you're getting a glued head, like you're gonna.
Yeah. So I mean, that's great. I mean, hypothetically, everything early 2000s backwards was glued. Why can't this be? Now, what you do lose, obviously, is that ability to be like a tour vane in your backyard and just kind of wrench it on and off. And your
change
local
it up
golf
on the
pro,
range.
yeah, your teaching pro, your club pro, or whatever, can kind of dial in a little bit more exact. You do lose that ability with this, but same time too, what's that worth to you? I mean, if it's worth $300, good for you.
Yeah.
Go for it. That's where Sim Max from TaylorMade comes in. The standard Maverick or the high launch, whatever they call.
Max.
Yep, Max.
Well, and I don't know. I'll be interested to see. Hopefully, we can get some other stuff in from Callaway because they've got the
BB21.
Yeah, coming out. Which this is going to be.
Yeah,
this
ballpark.
stuff is going to be running in the ballpark of that.
Correct. So, very cool.
Yep.
Final thoughts?
D9, higher handicap player, forgiveness, launch, distance. I mean, it's right. It's got everything that you want right there. So I mean, like we keep saying about it, like don't leave some of these smaller brands out. Like they're not really putting bad stuff out.
I would
They're putting
actually
good stuff out.
admit, I would probably say they're probably working harder to put better stuff out.
Yes.
Simply because they are on that backside. Not all of them, but some of them are working harder to put something a little different out so that it does have some competition level for,
Yeah, need to
for
get
the
some
big
traction
boys.
out there. That's for sure. Again, Thank you to Wilson.
Yes.
For getting us the stuff early so we can get it out to y'all earlier. Any comments below, anything you want to see? Thank you all for checking in.
See you in the next one.